My name's Justin.
Justin, all right. I'm John Paul. My story. Nice to meet you, Justin.
Nice. What was your name?
John Paul.
It's John Paul. Very nice to meet you, sir. Yeah.
This part of the story or this one? It's a kind of a real involved story. This part?
Okay.
I'm being held against my will in the STEM-O-Seaver program.
Okay.
I'm quite upset about this.
Okay, tell me about that.
The STEM-O-Seaver program?
Full of shit, I promise, dude. I've talked to him before. He's pretty serious about everything.
I was pretty interested. I wanted to see what this is all about.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah. Have you talked to him before?
Oh yeah, I've talked to you at Black Bear Diner when you were over there the other day.
With your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked to me out front about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
definitely not full of shit, dude.
Oh, not
Pretty crazy stuff going on.
You said not full of shit. I thought you said he's full of shit.
No.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All the stuff that he's saying is pretty true. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. Yeah. I want to
What's
hear.
your name, sir?
Oh,
What's your name?
Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick. Have a good day.
Yeah. Like I said, I drive by here pretty often, and I've seen it and just said, like, I've caught glimpses of it. I'm like, I wonder what's going on, because obviously there's a huge concern for you if you've been standing out here as long as you have. So I was like, oh, I just want to know.
Well, that's nice that someone's concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know it's illegal to make false accusations, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're aware that up on the 3rd floor is the FBI field office?
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm out here. Up there is the FBI field office up there on the 3rd floor.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I've been out here nearly 6 months. So, making false accusations, the coppers would be right here to take me away. As you can see, what's written is quite serious.
Okay. And this happened in the Reading field office.
Right up here on the 3rd floor.
How long ago was that?
June 14.
June 14th of last year?
No, June of 14.
Oh, June of 14, 2014. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did they come in and what did they do this around?
Senior, you know who senior and junior are, right?
Yep.
2 former presidents of the United States of America. Yeah, I'm saying that they tortured me in this office.
So both the father and the son were here in this office with you?
Yes, they were.
And what were they torturing you over? Like
STEM-O-Seaver program. Senior's been involved in my life since I've been born.
Really?
Yeah, I was implanted 11 months old. I'm quite tired of being a slave. I receive no pay. The idea of pay is pain.
What's the program about? That's really
Military objective.
So they're tracking people, or
They track me all the time. 74.9492 megahertz FM. You can track me all day and all night long if you chose to.
Wow.
Right now, if you sweep me, are you familiar with bug sweepers?
Yeah, I mean, I know of them, yes.
All right,
I don't know the mechanics probably, but yes.
But you got the concept. Yeah, okay, an NFR2K, it's a model of a bug sweeper. If you look up the sensitivity of one of those, if you find any other RF detector that sensitivity or more, you can walk up, see I'm emitting a signal.
You'll pull it off this area of your head?
Cerebral cortex.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have a crystal set, you can listen to our conversation, 750 kilohertz AM. I'm recorded day and night. Everything I say or is said around me goes into the archive. This is invasive. I have no life. I mean, I have a life, and look what type of life it is. It's this oppressive.
So they had a program basically in what year was it? Because you said 11 months. You said it happened.
1971. I was implanted.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're saying that there was a program that happened to multiple babies in 71.
I can give you 3 other names that emit signals also.
So there were.
And there was 1,000 at all times. My number's 67 0067.
So they're up to 1,000 people.
They were up to 1,000 people in 71.
Okay.
Well, not in 71. Shortly thereafter.
Okay, but the program was being initiated then.
Yeah.
You're saying.
It began in the 60s, late 60s.
So the goal was to see, can these emitters, if we implant them in people, are they something that we can track long-term, follow long-term? Like you're saying, hear conversations or whatever? Or?
If you're familiar, are you familiar with ham radio?
Uh-huh.
If you open a mic at 900 megahertz even, my eyes will glow red, and notably red.
Wow.
Yeah, Yeah, like an enraged bulls do.
Okay.
So what they did to me for years is they could send a sine wave to the stimoceiver, put me in a trance state, take me half the road away, bring me back to the same place, and I wasn't aware of any missing time. I've been shot many times. I have a bullet in this hand. I have a bullet lodged in my backbone. The FBI is aware of this. They're aware that every month I have a ID identification as a Secret Service agent who receives $8,700 a month, but I don't get a dollar of it. It's all on paper.
So it was going to him that then it would go to you for provisions, or
The money?
yeah, the agent.
No. Which agent?
I thought you said that there was...
Me, my identity, my DNA. I'm a Secret Service agent.
Okay, so on paper they have you listed as a Secret Service
And I get a
agent.
paycheck every
And a
month.
paycheck, but on paper again.
That goes to my family members every month.
But does it actually go?
They
to
get the
them?
money, and they pretend I'm not in the program.
Wow.
Yeah,
And so your parents signed you up for that, or
they put me in it.
so originally someone came to them? Who came to them?
They're in it.
So they were previously
They were in it since since my mom was born. My dad also.
Really?
It's an interesting story. I have many papers uploaded on the internet. If you're interested.
Yeah, I mean, I'm genuinely like...
Because I mean, I'm not trying to be vague, but it's a complex story.
Yeah, no. And
My
to go
DNA,
into it.
yeah, my DNA ties to Nazi bloodlines out of World War II. And some of those same individuals are placed in the DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, as of today. They have powers of attorney over me without me ever having knowledge. It's unscrupulous, it's immoral to be able to press a button, have a trans receiver receive a wave and put me into a trans state where I'm tortured to obey, sign anything, behave in whatever way they order me to, and then put me back in another state without me having any conscious knowledge. See, I wasn't ever supposed to remember. Well, I have remembered, and I can give ballistics on operations, and I have given them. The FBI is aware of this. If they come down and talk with me, engage, well, where's the complaint? Where has it gone to? Why aren't they taking action?
Right.
See, they can't.
Right.
Yeah, well, I want my pay. I want to not any longer be a slave. I'm being held against my will.
Have you ever, curious, have you ever gone like to the doctor and had them run MRIs
Sure.
for that? And
I have the MRI.
What are the doctors?
There's a
come back
stimulus receiver there.
with? Have they
I have one between. I have implants all over my body.
really?
Yeah, look at it. I mean, if you want to see the blood, there's one. You can feel it.
Right there, this.
Yeah, feel it.
Yeah.
The size of a 22.
Now,
Another one in my back. Went in above my belly button. It's penetrated into my backbone. I've been struck in the face. You familiar with bullet wounds?
I'm not personally. Where? Oh, right here. That?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like there was.
How about over here?
I can't see where you're at over there.
Blasting my whole face. All the way.
All through there? Okay. And what did, like, when you went to the doctor about even the dialogue about removal? I mean, were they like...
Can't remove it, otherwise Yankee Sam would have removed it a long time ago. The government would have.
Why? What did they communicate to you was the issue that can't be removed?
Because they don't want me out here talking about this.
No, I mean the doctor. Like if you
The doctor, it would be too much brain damage.
Got you, because they
The
have
brain and the skull formed around the device.
right.
Implanted at 11 months old.
And some of the other implants and
That I have?
yeah.
I have one in my left foot, the size between a pencil lead and the outer diameter of a pencil, 1.5 centimeters long. Shows up in the MRIs also. I have one on my temple. I have one on my lower. I have one on my neck. I have one between my shoulder blades. Yeah, it's quite uncomfortable, miserable.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, they can send me RF. I call it lashings. They can give me lashings whenever they choose.
So it's like a radio frequency shock or something?
No, everything runs off RF. And so if I'm near a power source, they can skip it off the power source.
And you just get a shock or something?
It's not just. They can amp me up with red glowing eyes. Before they could take me over, now they can't. This is the problem. They're not able to traumatize me anymore. When they send me the gamma ray, that's their expression for a sine wave, my eyes glow red, but I no longer obey. So if they give me an order, I just, I'm quite upset.
Yeah, you can feel it. Okay.
They turn off the sine wave and go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you connected with a couple other guys that were part of the program at one point, you're saying?
No, I know them. I've known them since my childhood.
So the program had, when they implanted young babies in the program, they were locally, almost like local families or something like that. That were in the community.
They're intermixed in the intelligence community.
Okay.
From many distinct locations. I mean, not all from here. Are you aware of the command center in the dam?
No.
There's a DIA.
That's something I think I saw on one of your signs.
Yeah, there's a big command center located in the dam.
Really?
Highly secretive for years. I mean, national security interest.
That doesn't surprise me that something would be there.
Well, and I'm out here talking about it every day. The public doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's illegal to stand and make false accusations. The police are quite aware I'm here.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that only the people should realize this is the truth.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. The proper authorities aren't taking action.
You know, I think it's probably hard for a lot of people is they're like, how do we have proof to believe that? You know?
Well, Justin, I'll tell you what, if you're interested, if you take a ham radio, dial it in at 900 megahertz, and open the mic and watch what happens. And you don't even have to let me know. Just send it my direction, watch what happens.
Okay.
Oh, I light up. They're worried about me getting a radio. And I'm quite frustrated. I've been working on this for a year. GTX, a Motorola GTX 900, programmed in to transmit at 899.9997. I fly. They got a problem on their hands. Yeah, they got a real problem. And they're denying me the ability to get the radio. I can pay for the radio.
Right.
If you were to get a radio, I mean, look, right now I always got $100 on me.
Right.
I mean, I'm willing to pay $100. I've been trying to get a radio now for months. Austin, I mean, if you want to do it, you can make a name for yourself.
To go get a ham radio for you somewhere here.
Yeah, ham radio, and just park anywhere near that you know that don't give me any more than 20 watts, because it is dangerous.
Okay. So where would I get it? Where would I get it at?
A ham radio?
Uh-huh.
Well, you're not a ham radio operator?
No.
See, there's 100.
Yeah.
And I always usually have 100 on me. I'm willing to pay for the radio. They go for $30 on eBay.
Okay.
They need to be programmed in. And from what I understand, to program a radio at 900 even is impossible without a federal permission slip.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what they do, but I know that when I ask for it, they won't give it to me.
So if you were able to get a radio at, they don't want you to have the radio programmed at 900 megahertz because what will happen in that?
Because, okay, so you understand the concept. Before, when I was younger, all my life,
Right.
they put me in a trance state by sending me a signal,
Correct.
sine wave.
Right.
So all their secrets, the operations, what I did, is in that state.
Yes.
So if all of a sudden you light me up, I'm going to take you to 1984 and go inside the house and tell you everything.
Right.
Well, they don't want this. They don't want this out there in the public. And I've already remembered various operations.
So
And besides that, I have abilities.
Okay, so what you're saying is that
I brought it down around the world.
So you're saying that at say we hit at 900, and we were able to give you 900. What that would do is it would trigger what they instituted inside of you for you to be able to
There's an
access.
electrode. There's an
Right.
electrode.
So
push.
you'd have an access point for the information of your experiences. Right.
That, and I can do things that I have abilities.
So you're saying like that's why ham radio is like get your hands on a ham radio programmed at 8.9999 whatever. It's impossible.
Just 3 off and 900 even.
3 off
it could
of
even be 900 even.
Right.
I just heard it's better for me to be 300. Well, that would be. You can send it to me at 900 even.
So here's a question, just because I'm curious about the logistics of that experience. What's kept you from going into stores to get a hold of a ham radio?
I have no money. I live in poverty.
Okay.
My name receives $8,700 a month, and I get nothing.
But like the $100 that you said that you could
My
get.
mom, she gifted me the money,
Right.
and I keep it on me at all times. I don't eat much, and I don't do much.
So
my life's quite difficult.
not that I'm questioning you in a negative way, I'm just interested in the story. So what's happened for you, like even with that money right now, going to a store that has a ham radio and getting a hold of one?
And then walk in and say, will you please open your mic in 900? They don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Because I got something in my head. Yeah, could you please leave? That's how they react.
That's how they react when you said, hey, can you open your mic to 900?
I never, honestly, who's the ham radio distributor in town?
I don't know. I'm not, because I don't know.
There isn't any.
Yeah.
There is out north of town. They all know me. I mean, they are engaged with the dam. They know who I am. Yeah. I mean, I want to light up.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm missing is the radio. And realize they're listening to our conversation.
Yeah.
They're going to persuade you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their tactic. Anyone who engages, they persuade not to help me.
Yeah.
Right now, this whole thing can be resolved with the radio.
Right.
I mean, I won't let you down. If you borrow anybody's ham radio, park in any one of these parking lots, I mean, you don't have to notify me. Just send me the signal. Watch what'll happen. I'll salute you. I'll do something. You'll see.
Okay.
And how is it that I know that?
Right.
So
there has to be something attached to it.
of course, and you're welcome to come on over and talk to me with your radio once you see it works.
That's great. I'll try and find one.
The handheld Motorola's work good in my proximity. The kind for the cars, they'll give me from the parking lots.
Really?
Yeah. So you just direct it over this way. Open the mic at 20 watts. Be sitting over there in the bank, and I should light up. It's a show.
That's wild.
And I tell you what, if you want to do it, Austin, I mean, you're welcome to film it. We'll share the royalties.
Sure.
I mean, it'd be the first time a stem receiver ever publicly escaped the program.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm willing. I mean, if you have a wand metal detector, you can wand my head. You can see I got metal in my head. Got metal in my back. If you use a RF detector, you'll see I'm emitting RF. I mean, this thing's simple to prove. They know this. Yeah. I'm quite frustrated.
What happened in the whole experience of going into the F.B.I. and you're talking about the needles and stuff like that with them? What was going on in that circumstance? Was it
torture?
It was to silence you, torture. It was
reprogramming.
To get
program. Electroshock. Program. You're not going to talk. When you answer, you can answer this way.
Why was
programming?
Bush Senior and Junior a part of it? Like why?
Bush Senior's been part of my life since I've been born.
Right.
You got the time, Austin? I can explain. You got time?
I got about 5 more minutes. Yeah.
All right. Well, 5 more minutes.
I'm sure it's a big story.
You got a pen? Conservative Conspiracy Forum. If you go there, look up Bigbossjock, Mighty 750.
Conspiracy Forum.
Yeah, and I have maybe over 100 pages on there.
Okay. And it's big under Big Boss.
Bigbossjock.
Bigbossjock.
Yeah, like this jockey, Bigbossjock.
Bigbossjock.
Mighty 750. It's under Bigbossjock, and they have different sections under government and politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at some of that. That's really interesting to me.
How Bush family's involved with me. Bush served in World War II on the same ship as my grandfather Earl. They had a feud in World War II, and it exists until today.
Wow.
My grandfather Earl was on the ship because of a bank robbery gone wrong. He was a mobster, made man, number 2 in Meyer Lansky organization. Bush went right after my grandfather. His father, Prescott, made the merger with Hitler.
Really?
Yeah, the MK Ultra program. And that's what this is about. That and the Kennedy assassination. On the other side of my family, they were CIA operators. The Kennedy assassination came out of this command center.
Really?
Yeah, and I have it all detailed on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
And you're welcome to come by anytime. I'm here Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I see.
2:30 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
if
cool.
you could do the radio, Austin, I'd be appreciative.
Totally. I'm gonna look into it. That's awesome. And John Paul, right?
Yeah. It was nice meeting you, Austin.
Very nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up on the internet.
Well, I'll be here tomorrow and the next day.
All right.
Every day after. All right, take it easy, Austin. Bigbossjock. Maybe he'll bring me a radio. Send me a signal. I need not to be a slave. I'm trying to escape. Yeah, that's the Bigbossjock. Our one only God, Father in heaven, right here inside. He helps me do this rhyme, and I do say, thank you. to our one only God, Allah, Father in heaven. Soy yo, el gran jefe, al entro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es que me ayuda a hacer ese programa. Y yo digo gracias a nuestro único Dios. Es que me ayuda a hacer esa línea. En mi opinión es un sonido especial. Y me gusta mostrar mi gratitud. Es más que un compañero. Es mi padre. Está ahí en el cielo. También está aquí al entrar a mí. También está ahí al entrar ustedes también. Those también. Well, it's time for me to be going. Firmando fuera. That's right. How do I explain this story? Yeah, it's a little involved. Gotta go. Say I gotta go. They don't want to do this. I'll run amok if you turn that on. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Come on, please. Huh? why is this not still? That's it. Bigbossjock signing off. Second time this thing ran on.